Hi, I'm Ray. Have you ever struggled to keep your supermarket herbs alive? Well, most of us have bought these pots in the supermarket at some point. And here's a few steps to up your cooking game and have as much fresh herbs in your garden. So one of the first jobs is to pick the right plant. The first thing to consider is being very selective when you choose your plant. Most supermarkets or garden centres stock a fairly good variety of potted herbs and plants, most commonly being basil, mint, parsley, coriander, sometimes thymes, rosemary, oregano and sage. The key to buying your potted herbs is to pick the healthiest ones. They will grow faster and produce more in the long run. They're often sold in these bags, polythene sleeves, and it's recommended just taking them out this bag, having a look, get a better view, inspect it for any damage. There's a few things to look for. Avoid buying plants discoloured or wilted leaves. Avoid buying plants with broken, damaged stems. And also avoid buying overgrown plants with tangled stems, mostly common with parsley and coriander. So all these are grown in a controlled environment, grown in the bag, and this is the first time it's seen any air. And you can see it's all struggling. And there's a few tips. So this is coriander, and the first thing we need to do is give it a trim. This will benefit. We take our snips, and if we just remove the top third, this can be used in the kitchen. Then we remove the top struggy bits. There we go. So we can use that in the kitchen, and we're left with a much healthier plant. Remove these bits. There we go. So coriander doesn't like his roots being disturbed too much. We can see this one's actually quite moist. The roots are quite good. So we're not going to disturb this one, and all we're going to do is take a bigger pot, and we're just going to plant this one in a bigger pot. So I've got some compost. I'm just going to add a bit of perlite to the compost. And we're going to repot this one. It's quite heavy, so it's quite moist already, and this is going to just keep it going a bit longer. There we go. So that can be kept on a windowsill, nice place, but we do need to give it a bit of a water. So I'm just going to give it a water, and there we go. So that's the coriander. So I'll move that one over here. The next we've got is mint. And we'll have a look at the pot. And we can see there's a few plants in here. It's not just one plant, there's a few stems. We have a look at the roots. It's looking pretty good, not too pot bound. What we're going to do with this one, we're going to actually split it apart. Just going to rip. You can see there's one stem there. Just need some roots. There we go. So we've got one. We might have two, three. So we've got three. The smell. Oh, you can smell the smell. So we've got 1, 2, 3. So we've got 3 plants. So that's a bonus. I'm going to take a pot and I'm going to grow these in a pot. You don't want to plant these in the garden, they will take over. So keep them in a pot, in a herb planter. Some they don't like to share. There we go. That's one. Two. And we got a third one. We're not too fussed on what soil, but a good quality soil is alright, and they will enjoy that. These will just take off. They're pretty good plants, they grow. There we go. If you want to start making some more plants from your potted plants, what we can do is we take off the long stem down 3, we take a snip, we can use this as a cutting. So remove the bottom stems, the bottom leaves. We can take a glass container, we can add some water to our container, and we can just pop our cutting in the water. In 7 to 10 days it will grow its own roots. It can be potted back into another plant pot and regrown again. The smell. So these are going to get a water and they're going to sit in the greenhouse and grow on. So let me know in the comments, have you grown any shop bought herbs? That'd be great.